Good afternoon. My name is Rebecca and we are Group 2. We decided to do our group project on the benefits of teaching hearing infants and children sign language. Throughout this presentation, you will be hearing the term ASL, which stands for American Sign Language. ASL enhances cognitive development, leading to higher abstract thinking, problem solving, cognitive flexibility, and listening skills. Sign can be acquired with their given set of skills and cognitive development at an earlier age than spoken language. Information given through seeing, hearing, and movement creates more pathways in the brain, leading to stronger memory. Studies are finding that infants 10 to 20 months are motivated to communicate. Rather than keep parents guessing, children can communicate with their hands more easily than with spoken language. Negative interactions cause confusion for both parent and child. With sign, parent and child get the joy of having needs both emotional and physical met. The concentration needed to learn ASL helps the development of focused learning. Early exposure to sign language helps to develop language and reasoning skills. Sign language develops fine and gross motor skills, as both are needed to make letters, numbers, and words. Infants that learn ASL score higher on intelligence tests, understand more words, and have higher vocabularies. Studies have shown that children who learn sign as infants have an up to 20% higher IQ. In fact, children who know ASL score 17% higher on standardized tests.
American Sign Language can challenge both sides of the brain. It sparks innovative qualities, problem-solving skills, and multitasking abilities. Those who use ASL are likely to score even higher on the Torrance test of creativity. It helps them to engage in divergent thinking, otherwise known as fluency, flexibility, originality, and elaborate thinking. At times, I feel we don't give those on the autism spectrum enough credit. We often misinterpret what they say, mean, and overlook their learning styles. Although memory difficulty is not a determining factor, those with ASD can report some problems. Since American Sign Language is composed of seeing, hearing, and movement, it strengthens memory as well as muscle memory and attentiveness. ASL makes a person aware of how language is used and communicated effectively. It helps them gain an appreciation for grammar. There are various levels of being deaf. However, everyone can still feel vibrations. I believe that this can be a special connection, especially those who are into music. Just like any other language, sign language can bring you to interact with a group of people you normally would not. And with that comes a certain respect for others as well as self. People in this community are often able to enjoy concerts just like everyone else because they can be exclusive for this community, and some celebrities even have translators present. This can be a critical component, especially with young babies. With the help of American Sign Language, a child and parent's relationship could be less frustrating due to them being able to really connect. The parent can know when the child is in pain, hungry, or in any type of emergency. Simple signs like help or please can help make a world of difference. ASL can also help a person establish eye contact. Parents often even report confidence in building a special kind of rapport.
Yes, Charlotte.
Learning sign language gives the opportunity to introduce children to people who are different from them in the way that they communicate, hear, and learn. It also introduces another culture. Not only that, they can also be more interactive and pay closer attention during the conversation. Learning sign language gives the opportunity Being a teacher, sitting in front of a classroom using signs to communicate with the students, the children must focus their attention on the teacher. If they are not focused, they will miss what is happening. Sign language gives children a way to process language through visual communications, which makes it easier for them to understand and respond. It is also an amazing way to help children find confidence in themselves. When it comes to reading in sign language, certain motions can trigger certain words. Learning sign language makes children feel that they have accomplished something that they can teach and share with others. Some students do not have the opportunity to teach others. It also makes the classroom community stronger.
Teaching sign language in elementary school can improve a child's self-esteem and their confidence. Learning how to communicate with sign language reduces frustration in special needs children who are unable to speak, and it allows them to be able to not feel discouraged or isolated from other people in the classroom. Sign language can also decrease anger and behaviors by allowing the child the ability to communicate with other people. Learning how to communicate with sign language can drastically reduce frustration in special needs children who are unable to speak. Sign language enables them to express themselves and communicate vital information to their parents, teachers, and their peers. Sign language increases the spelling ability in students by allowing them to be able to remember their spelling words. Sign language also reinforces the learning of educational concepts, such as when the student learns their ABCs, they're learning animals and other specific themes that are within the classroom. Sign language also improves attentiveness to social gestures of others and themselves in younger children. Sign language can promote positive peer-to-peer communications and interactions within the classroom and outside of the classroom, as well as at home with their family. Sign language also improves small motor skills. Students who struggle with small muscle strength and coordination can build these skills, as well as learning how to communicate more effectively in another language. They are able to paste things on the paper, clap their hands, touch fingers, button and unbutton clothing, work a zipper, build a tower of 10 blocks, and complete puzzles with 5 or more pieces.